Well, hello there guys, Medieval Squirrel here with livestream number 2, episodes 3 and 4 of our Luthor Harkon The Awakened campaign for Warhammer 2, the Vortex Campaign. And we're going to pick things up where we left them last time. Now as you can see, we are at war with a fair number of factions, but we are not without, well actually we are entirely without friends, except for Clan Scryer, which is luckily going up. And they are at war with these people as well, so, you know, they can always go and just going to attack them over there, please. That would be absolutely wonderful. We don't need to stop being at war with anyone else. We're just going to wait here with that force. This force is building. Hopefully it won't take too long. We don't want to waste all of our money, but one thing that we are going to do is next turn we're going to abandon Temple of Tellingham. Now, there's a good reason for it. It is going to rebel. There is no way we can stop it rebelling. It is always going to rebel. I can't stop that. I'm not going to stop that. I want to ditch it as quickly as possible, because if it rebels, it's going to rebel with the Hunts Marshal. Now, I don't want the Hunts Marshal to get any extra bonuses. I want him to be stuck in the one little area that he currently is stuck in. So let's not... Ooh. I'd rather have less movement range. After all, we are meant to be a little bit slow. Bearing in mind, pretty much everyone we've got is undead. Let's just raise Showtech to the ground. Gonna swap over to healing. And let's level up. Wonderful. Income from enemy buildings, public order, it's fine. See, now this would be good. I like that. I do like that. But I think the movement range and recruitment capacity is probably the best at the minute. Oh, they're mutually exclusive, are they? No, they're not. No, they're not. Okay. We'll get the movement range and recruitment capacity. That will be absolutely wonderful. Then over here, we'll get... Alright, black powder. That's probably worth a bit. Oh, somebody else can level up. Oh, it's our fleet captain, Lottie. Wonderful. We really need to get up to Purple Son of Xerus, though. Let's head in that direction. The ability to recruit Gunnery Whites would be good, but I have a feeling we're going to want growth and... Well, actually, we're going to want the money for the watch posts, aren't we? No, do you know what? We'll hold on to that for a second. We're going to go for Lord Recruit rank, because when we get that, then we can get one of these. We do want one of those. We want Burke Black first, I think. But we want them at higher levels. That's the main thing. The higher the level the Admiral that we get when they first come in, the easier it's going to be for us, because we can instantly just put loads of points into anything that we need at the time. Now, there's no point going for whole growth. I mean, I'd love to, but after a certain point it stops being useful. Okay, all of the pirate people are declaring war on us. Wunderbar.
What is your demand, Corsair of the Night?
Alright, let's move forward. I can't raid, but I can... ambush. Not that it's going to be too much good for us, but better than nothing. They can't hit us. Good. We need to go in and take Talax. That public order issue is going down. 3 turns. That's fine. We'll get rid of that. We'll take Talax, and we'll move back down to take Zautek again with our 2 armies. won't matter that our income isn't really going anywhere. Because if we sack and raise enough, it's not going to matter. Now, shall we see? I don't think that Lizard Man faction is alive anymore. Which is good for us. Alright, now we do want to bring our second force in. Because that will make it a very easy auto-resolve. Wonderful, I don't mind losing those. Sack it first and we'll go in and take it. Occupado. Yeah, see, what's going to be better for me here? Probably more of those, I think. Because then we've got more of a front line. Ah, good. Missile strength for carronades. Wunderbar. Wunderbar, wunderbar, wunderbar. Right, we'll go on to that. We will make her better in other ways soon, but not just yet. Now the question is, what's more important? Crew growth or upkeep? I'm going to go upkeep for the moment. I can't afford to repair these, but that's fine. They'll start repairing on their own. Right, untax it though, that's going to be harsh. What have they got in garrison? Not a lot. Now the main thing we need to do is just spread our corruption around a bit more, because although we don't necessarily need it to move to places, we're not going to take attrition from not having it, for instance, but... and spittle. Sure. That's the good thing about being Vampire Coast. You don't need to really worry about how many people are going to gang up on you. Because you are kind of equipped to deal with it.
King of the Vampire Coast. My madness is not weakness.
Well, you say that. Might well be. We're not going to use the Rotting Prometheans because, quite frankly, this guy has a speed of 42. It only goes up to 49 with the Promethean. There's not really much point. So I'm not going to bother. Instead, we are going to go for blacker powder.
No.
Wolfheart outside of this. Wolfheart is outside of the settlement.
Curse my crowded psyche.
Fall in, deckhands. I'll relay the order.
Okay, we're going to move to here. And we're not going to grab anything, but we are going to ambush with Harkon.
Souls are booty.
There we go. We did get that in the end. Damaged buildings. Still can't... ah, we can repair that one though. And if we can take Zlanhuapek, we can just garrison that second force there. Marcus Wolfheart is not going to do... I keep calling him Wolfric through the last one, but Wolfheart isn't going to be able to do too much when these two armies descend upon him. I just don't want the second force in force march. I don't want to be the one getting attacked. Oh, advanced weapons.
Luthor Harkon.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Right.
And kill.
Where did that second army disappear off to? I wonder. Grab another gunnery mob. Come on down, and then let's have ourselves an actual fight. Let's do this ourselves, shall we? I reckon we've got this. Now, reinforcements should be turning up on our left flank, which is over here. Means it'll probably turn up here-ish. So, if we
Sea brings death.
pull the booty catcher to right behind, then it should deploy right behind us. And with them being all kind of down the front and them having mainly melee infantry, we should be in for a nice good fight here. Lots of artillery and guns. Now, they don't really have any artillery. We've got artillery that can fire basically the entire way across the battlefield. So, if we deploy properly, and if the reinforcements come in where they're supposed to, we are in for a very good day. A very good day. Because they don't really have a lot in terms of ranged units. They don't have anything that can snipe or scout. And if we get rid of this full stack and take the town, whatever he's got left is going to be running around attritioning itself into the ground. Which is exactly what we want, dear viewer. Exactly what we want. Oh, buggery boo. Right, okay. This is not what we want. Well, you know what? It doesn't make too much of a difference, I guess. Right, let's move those two out of the way for a second. Let's move those out of the way for a second. And let's just deploy all the way along here. That should be roughly even. And then downhill, yeah. We might need to move forward just a smidge with those, but the rest of it should be fine. Deploy these to either side. Gunnery white can sit at the back to begin with and deploy. Ooh, that is a lot of damage. Right. We're going to want gun line up here. New plan. Right, just lob tons of shots in at them. Right, augment the area. They'll all be within range of the artillery soon. Cool. This army doesn't matter too much. So if it dies, you know, it's not great, but we'll be able to survive it. However, if we can get down here, we might be able to do some damage. And they are just coming into range. Alright, fire at Joric Grim first. Right. My good man. Move forward, fire that off. Alright, now pull back. Alright, all change and fire at that one area, please. Alright, flanking forces, pull into position. Alright, fire there. Let's free up that lovely, lovely girl. artillery, all fire in there, please. Correct yourselves. Now you're firing. Good, good units. Pull back. Alright, hit those crossbows. Fire up that way. Alright, now move forward. Want to get a nice shot off on those war wagons. Right, get in on that bunch, please, Luthor. Alright, now all of you fire there, please. Firing at those crossbows. We should be able to start correcting our aim somewhere else in a moment. Right, fire that straight through here, please. Right, let's get her in there against him. Those three up on the flanks. Alright, let's get in against him, please. Bring Vampire over. Magic Missile against Wolfheart. Alright. Stop and fire. Alright. All of you lot, start moving this way. Artillery. I don't know. Move up to here-ish. And done. Was a bit of a tough one without any front line, but you all know how it is. Now kill that knight. There we go. Decisive victory. We've taken the town. Wolfheart's lost at least 2 of his heroes, although to be fair, the entire army is forfeit because we've, again, taken the town. So we're back where we started, but we're a little bit more better off because we've got access to artillery and stuff now. Which is a lot better for us. Let's be completely clear about that. Can probably swap out one of the mortars for the carronade from the other force. The other force doesn't need a carronade, it's not going to be operating on its own very often. And if it does end up sat behind walls, then again, it doesn't really need a carronade. So, yeah, we'll swap that out for the mortars. And then, yeah, we could probably move on with Harkon's force pretty quickly. If we'd have had a bit better terrain or been able to link up with our other force quite easily, then these guys wouldn't have been on the flanks, they'd have been at the front. Yeah, didn't lose any full units. Wonderful. Oh, come on, game. Annoying sound. Right, missile strength plus 5%, missile resistance 10%. Fantastic. Occupy that. Will be replenished in a turn.
Blood and plunder.
Repair all of this. And we're now making more money. Lovely stuff. Now we just got to wait for the game to catch up. I've no idea what it does this, because it doesn't really do this any other time. Fractured Mind. And then, yes, Purple Son of Xeris before anything else.
All bones on deck.
Okay. Let's go for Route Marcher. Is there something loyal to the end available at rank 30?
My madness is not
Right, we now have walls and a proper garrison at Poxmarsh. I'm not worried about that anytime soon. When do we pass the first one? 8,000. Okay, I don't need to worry about that for a little while. Don't need to worry about income. We're going to head straight off to Zlanhuapek as soon as we're ready. We can take that before the rats. We've got an entire province that we mean to keep hold of. Oh, hello, Marcus, and your final army. Clear oceans. Okay, what's our mission now? Search any ruined treasure. Settlement for treasure. We've got a lot of maps. Not too worried about maps.
I will not obey. Let us raid.
Right, let's move to there. Just gonna auto-resolve it. There's no point fighting that one. Don't need the replenishment either, because we're going to replenish up pretty quickly. Ambush. Don't know if this will work, but if we can get rid of that other army, that Itza army coming north, then that'll be good. Management rate increased additional 5%. That would be nice, but we're not really not using you for that. Yeah, reduce the cost for that if you can, please. Oh my days, yes. Oh. Let's first move the mortar and the carronade. That'll be a good trade. And then if we get deck gunners, I mean, we're not making money anymore, but that's fine. And Gorrock is well, he's attritioning. There is that much vampiric corruption. Oh god, if we can get rid of him. I mean, they still think he's going to do really well. I think that is so. They have attritioned a little bit, don't get me wrong, there are some moderately dangerous units in there. The Pterodons, for instance, in our particular case where we've basically only got missile units. They are somewhat dangerous. The skinky boys that go invisible, the chameleon skinks, they can be dangerous. And Gorrock himself as well. Everything else probably going to fall to the ranged units pretty quickly. Everything else, not quite so much. Oh, of course our reinforcements are over there, aren't they? Right, same as before. Just gonna have to move in quickly and secure ourselves. Turn all the artillery off for a moment. Start deployment. Right. 4, 5. Move that artillery to there. Group to here. These 4 up front. We have a lot of artillery now. Right, there we go. We're going to put those onto 10, shall we? Right, let's move those into the centre, then we'll move group to there, group to here, group to here, group to there, and a group to there. There we go, they can all be one group. Who are they? Gunnery mob. Yes, they're moving as well. The Itza people don't seem to be moving, that's fine.
We serve.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Right. Harkon can be in the centre. We'll move the gunnery white. We move the gunnery white back to the artillery to begin with. This vampire down this way, and this one over here.
It will be.
As soon as they're all in place, and they should be relatively soon, we can begin. Everyone should be on fire at will as well, by the way. We might need to move the carronades up so that they can hit something. Even if we just, you know, throw a few pot shots in. Move you to here for a second. Get close enough to hit those Saurus warriors. And all the mortars and stuff can open fire as well. Okay, we are hitting a few. Let's just wait until they're far enough damaged that they consider coming forward. Here we go. Now they're on. Yeah, that's right, lurching. Okay. See if we can bait them. Come towards this flank, please, my darlings.
With haste. Very well.
4, 3, 2.
This way. Maneuvering.
Right, focus fire on that skink cohort.
Luthor Harkon.
Right, let's see if we can fire at Gore Rock.
Ready to murder. Advanced.
Okay, now that they're coming within range, they are subject to full horrors.
Luthor Harkon.
In about. Those pterodon riders are stuffed, for lack of a better word.
I smell blood. I'll allow it.
Onward.
Okay, pull back a smidge.
Luthor Harkon.
Right, fire a missile. Fire another missile.
I'm here.
And Gorok is leaving the field. Alright, we don't want Gorok dead, because otherwise they'll just replace him with a lord that's even better than he is. He can't replenish in his own territory at the moment because he's just taking attrition, which means this army is going to be very easy to beat a second time round now that they've only got 231 men. We could have done it with just this force. It's better that we don't do it with just this force. In fact, I'm going to be honest, probably going to move the deck gunners over to this force. The second force is just extra rifles and artillery. Don't need it for anything else. And once we start racking up a little bit more cash, we don't need to start worrying about all of these other bits and pieces that we could be doing. Like paying for an economy. Once we've got 2 provinces going, hopefully soon, we'll be able to afford our second force without needing to raid and reave and pillage and stuff. But that's not just yet. So we need to be very careful about how we go around it. But with Itz's main force, or presumably Itz's main force done, and out for the count.
Souls for sale.
Yeah, she is going to mostly replenish by the end of turn. Expert charge defense. Nice. Sorry, I need to get a little bit of air into this room. Trouble with having a small office space. Ends up getting very warm very quickly. Right, Luthor, what can I get you? Economy has gone up very slightly. Armor and melee defense. Yep, that sounds good. We'll take that. Ooh, gunnery weight. Do you want that? I don't want to reduce the range if possible, though. So let's go for powder monkey.
All bones on deck.
Post-battle loot is probably the best thing to go for at the minute. Don't want to upgrade this just yet, but we do need access to deckhand mobs.
I hear voices.
Right, let's move out of there.
Does raid. Move or get the lash.
Move that up and remove, I don't know, this lot of gunners.
Your guts up.
Seaborn dead. Fight another day.
Right, we'll take a little bit of damage in the auto-resolve. Doesn't need to matter too much. We'll take a bit more treasury. And then let's move as far in towards Itza as possible and in camp. We'll get as much of that sweet, sweet replenishment as we can. Magic reserves, please. Lovely. Extra fleet captains is probably a good idea.
He brings death.
In camp, let's raise some dead, shall we? Okay, we'll only grab the useful ones. Everything else, let's not worry about. Slan Huopek doesn't even have a decent garrison.
He knows victory. Curse my crowded psyche.
I'm not able to reach it. God damn! What's their loyalty at the minute? 8. Fantastic. Easy. Oh no, he's not rank 5. No! No! Oh. See, now this is what we need to level up our Lord rank very quickly, because if we can fill out all of those office slots, some of them are really good, like the one I was trying to use.
Shall have you walk the plank.
You want? Military Alliance? Yeah, I'll go for that. The office I particularly want at the moment gives 15% decrease to upkeep, which in our current circumstance means that we might actually start making some income. I'll slay the curs. I don't have any Pirate Cove buildings at the moment.
Retreat. Got them like fish.
I mean, that's not how it's going to go.
Fight another day.
That's not how it's going to go. And I could even do this without the other force, but I'm going to bring the other force in instead.
At last,
Just because I can.
I smell blood and gold.
That's much better. And it doesn't matter about taking the casualties at the moment. We're just going to sack this town. And Luthor is free to move. All the other towns are quite far away. What's the garrison like at Sacred Pools? It's not huge, but it's probably pretty decent. Best way to it. Alright, let's come this way. Upkeep for all units before the Terrorgeist. Terrorgeist is nice, but you can't sit in a line with that. Go for Pyromaniac. And for you... Purple Sun again. Then this force can very quickly take Zlan Hupek. Province secured. Wonderful. Loyalty will not decline, plus public order. Ooh.
To be reckoned with.
Go for growth. And we're now making money. It's not a lot of money, admittedly, but it is still money, which is important. Extra garrison would be nice, but it's only a bloated corpse, isn't it? More vampire corruption necessary. Thank you, Skaven. And then you can level up, so we'll go for more freebooter. We'd like you to be better in the line, but can't really be helped at the momento. Ooh, what is this? Is that an Itza force?
Can I offer you some?
I'll do it for free. I'm not paying you money. Let's face it, I'm Luthor Harkon, High King of the Seas, and Lord and Overlord of the Vampire Coast. I'm not going to pay you for anything. I'd rather lose the weapons. Where are they? Okay, that's not good. That's a much nastier force.
Back to your ranks. Inferior enemies deserve.
I could not defeat them as it stands. Not here, not yet.
My madness is not weakness.
But I don't know what else is out there. Hmm.
Give me your slam gold. I'm getting twitchy. A deathly surprise.
Okay, if I was to move over here, they couldn't hit me, apparently. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. Take the useful troops.
Shall stop us.
Yeah, we'll just do that. Are they not even going to attempt to stop the attrition? Sometimes.
Their magic will be mine.
Support the settlements. It's going to be much preferable. Alright, let's bring Harold up to support.
I am the Pirate King. Luthor Harkon.
He's obviously going to retreat back into the jungles of which he came.
Corsair of the night.
Right. He's got a choice, either to bugger off and keep attritioning, at which point I'll be able to leave this town entirely, or come back and try and hit us. If he runs away, I'll go in the opposite direction, or I'll try and... I don't know. Yeah, okay, he's run away. So we'll force march away. I don't know if he's going to repair over there, but he's not taking any more damage. Grom is going for Toryuva already.
What is your demand? Get on! My compass agrees. Onward, crew!
Crazy. Not
Okay. Move that way. We're probably going to need to take them on in a bit. Sacred Pools does not have any sort of garrison building. Doesn't have a lot there. It's this that's the issue, but...
beat their secrets from them.
But... their best unit has a range of about 90. Which means that in a gun line, in a full-on fight, we should be fine. Right, let's get Black Burke. Because he'll start at level 5 at the very least. No, level 6, I think. Which would be good for us. Now, obviously, we're not really designed to be taking tons of territory in the early game. You need to build up all your corruption, you know, this, that, and the other. Oh, God. The faction I've just said, we'll probably need to go to war with them in a minute, just declared war on Clan Scryer, so, and the Abominations as well. Okay, we might need to give up Slan Hupek.
Give me your slan gold. Curse my crowded psyche.
Ship shape.
That's fine. If they come out to us here, we'll hit them. I don't think they've got any siege attackers in that group. No, they don't. Would prefer to have another agent out, but I can't get one. Could get another fleet captain. Knowledgeable is always good. Vampires is very strong magic. Okay, there we go.
Be calm for now.
We'll give you magic, but we'll start you off setting up a cove at the Blood Swamps. Public order might be a good one. Hey, I don't need bonus versus infantry or large. Yeah, we'll go for the hero rank. In terms of infamy, it doesn't really matter how far up or down we are, because that makes no difference to us at the moment. But we need to keep hold of enough money to make that second force, you know, useful. And to set ourselves up a cove. Now I could run back and keep it to clear, but I don't think...
You must be eager to become fish.
No. I could keep it's a safe, but I wouldn't be able to attack the Sacred Pools, and as they've only got a certain garrison amount, I reckon we're better served by heading in there, grab some corpses, maybe another gunnery mob. That is going to put us into bad doo-doo there. Establish a cove. That's lovely. Now come this way. I want to see what's going on at Zlan Huapek.
My mind's worn of mutiny.
Go on death. Mainly a Bell keeper to keep everyone else alive.
This is not weakness.
Okay, I mean, if you say so, my friend. Extra more powder is always good.
Undead pirates.
Right, they don't think we're going to be able to do this one with just that force. I agree, which is why I brought this group. But I don't know what this map is.
You're wrong. Not this officer.
To their graves.
That's a bit more even. They still think they're going to get a lot of time on our front line. I mean, they might be able to. Let's see what else we can recruit for a moment. I mean, we can get another gunnery mob. They're useful. Might actually be worth getting more bloated corpses and just seeing if we can get them to attack the front line a bit. There we go. They are kind of memey, but good in their own way. Right, let's do this then. We can sack this settlement. It should get us a pretty penny. I don't need to take it. I don't need to hold it. It's worthless to me. It's undesirable climate. It's, I mean, I can only get it to have, at best, what a normal settlement would have. And then, you know, judging by the fact it's not also in a province, that's just not tenable. So there's really not much point. I hope we all deploy over here. That would be much better for me. I don't really want to have to try and link up my forces again. I mean, we're going to be at the bottom of a hill anyway, and shooting up with rifles, really not what they're designed for. But as soon as we've sacked and potentially razed this settlement, got rid of them entirely, we can just head back down to Quetzalcoatl? Do you know what lizardmen names? Just, I don't remember them. The town that we've been fighting over since pretty much the beginning of the game. We'll head back there with our forces and then we'll launch a concerted effort to attack. Oh, for God's sake. That's not good for me. Alright, at least they're coming in and they'll be hidden. I mean, if I deployed over here, we could pull them up on the flank, but then we've got the forest too close to us. Alright, I know what I'm going to do. There we go. Give them a clear line of shot across the valley floor. These guys can all be kind of right behind the artillery. Next to the artillery on this side, we'll have deck gunners. 4 gunnery mob on this side. Anything gets through there, we'll kill it. Same deal on this side. Alright, them there, this guy right near the centre. Wanted to be able to inspire the most number of troopers. Right, okay. Put one lot there. Oh, come on. One lot there. One lot there, and then this group over here on the flank. There we go. Okay, they don't have a lot in terms of range, I don't think, so shouldn't be too much of an issue there. And then let's start. Right, the entire battle just needs to spin around a smidge. Reinforcements are coming in, but they're going to be damned useless for the most part.
I'm on board. Yes.
Luthor Harkon!
All of these guys can just come running forward.
Fleet captain.
It's nice of them to oblige us with that.
I see it!
From Saul.
Fleet captain.
Nice of them to oblige us with all of those things. Artillery to here. Okay, that's not good. All those guys back. Those guys in. That fleet captain is basically gone at the moment. Right, fire in over here, please. Move across, see if you can take them out. Charge in there, let's see if you can get Luthor out.
We hear you!
Turn and fire there. Purple Son of Xeris right on top of yourself.
Dance macabre.
Okay. Gun line, pull back. Oh my god, they're hitting the artillery pretty damn hard. Gunnery white, fire in there at the Scarvet. Oh, Harkon is not doing well. Right, crew, pull back. Drop the artillery, Bess. Right.
Covering ground!
Get him out. All those out to the flank.
Luthor Harkon! Hurry!
Get him out.
Quickly, now!
There we go. Let's see if we can get those guys out over there. Where are these guys? Where the hell did that lot come from? Alright, see if you can get rid of all of this group here. Pull your artillery back. Got a close quarters fight over here. God damn. Take out that slam priest.
We serve. Yeah. We need flesh.
Okay, this really did not go the way I was hoping.
Blood and salt.
I can!
Blood to spill. Don't stop.
Right, I no longer really have artillery. Drop your pieces and run.
Gunnery mob. Yes. Gunnery mob.
Right,
This way! By all means!
try and get rid of that, you buggers. Get those gunners out. God damn.
Admiral.
Where is she?
Of course.
Of course, in close combat here, and that is not good for me at all.
Their time is up! Indeed!
Sea prey.
That Lord of Life is soon to go.
Gunnery wide. Gunnery mob.
You can kill off that slan, maybe we have a chance.
Yeah.
Right, start off by firing there, please.
Seas of slaughter! Take this!
Attack. Gunnery mob.
No, I don't think we've got this at all.
Admiral. Move, you dogs.
Move out.
Gunnery mob. All aboard.
Apparently we've got about even numbers.
Gunnery mob.
Which means, in theory, if we can pool our resources together, we might be able
Ready to march!
to do this, but I seriously doubt it.
We serve. Gunner ready.
Right, let's see if we can get that Admiral out. What's her speed? 38 versus 31. She'll get out, she just won't get to go very far before everything goes to pot.
Soon.
Oh god, no! Oh, God's sake, no!
Awesome.
This is not how this is meant to go.
Admiral.
Mr. Gibbs?
Move your curse!
Gunnery mob.
On my word! Very well!
Eager to kill.
Okay, good.
Gunnery mob.
Gibbs, fire a hand grenade at Croxigores, please.
Out of way.
We're not going to get flanked, are we? Nope.
Let me shoot them!
Right, ready and fire. She's fire.
With haste.
Okay, we need some winds of magic. What we didn't really have before. Oh my god. Whew. Now that was much more difficult than I thought it was going to be. And what that has done, I'm afraid, has left us without an army. At all. To answer any threat. So. Yeah. Harold is now stood by himself if his army hasn't been entirely destroyed. And we've lost our vampire captain. Christ. Well, look. We can rebuild very quickly. If we pull our forces back a smidge, we can sacrifice that first town. Having that doesn't guarantee us anything anyway. So it's not like it's a massively important thing. Losing all of these expensive troops does in a way help our economy. And as we're going to get, you know, a semi-reasonable amount of money for sacking this province, I think we should be okay. We won't be able to take on any full armies straight off the bat, and we have lost a lot of experience, but we've still got Queen Bess. And Lord Zoltek has been destroyed. Yeah, I should really have thought about making that a small battle. Because we took on that first wave. That first wave was fine. It's when the reinforcements didn't turn up that I was expecting. Where I was expecting. That became difficult. Yeah, she's dead. Harold is still around.
Smash and grab.
That it? Is that all we're going to get? Right, that's fine. He can go in there and occupy it.
All in deckhands.
Luthor Harkon.
Grab one of those. I won't say it was entirely worth it, because it wasn't.
Seaborn death.
Oh, God.
Souls out.
How many times am I going to have to do that? Oh, I don't want to get anything from Global. They still can't hit us, which is good. Can't move anywhere with that one. Still only level 4. Yeah, see, here's the problem. I can't build defences here. I can't really build anything of any worth to me at this moment in time. I may as well tax it because, I mean, why wouldn't I at this stage? Zahutek is the next important one, so we'll upgrade that instead. Now, what I really need here is vampire corruption. Which is unfortunate because that doesn't earn me any money. But I'm going to have to do it anyway, aren't I? Well, there's no point doing a commandment there, so we'll skip onwards. Luckily, we do have ourselves another vampire captain coming our way. We were going to use her as a scout, but I don't think that's possible anymore. So we're going to pull both of these forces back into kind of Zahutek area and see if we can get some better troops.
I cannot guarantee.
Yep. Yep, that seems fine to me. They are heading for Zahuapek, but they're at war with each other.
My mighty bulk.
No, they're not. That's weird.
She's not weakness.
No, of course not.
The stronger, the better.
Really helps when I can't use the one spell I need. Right. We can get pretty much everything we want here at the moment. Definitely want one of those. Want to replace our mortar. And do we want the expensive troops? I don't think we do. I think we just want that to fit us out a little bit. That makes 18. I mean, the range is quite short, but they're powerful. Might be better served just doing that in a minute though.
What is your demand?
Right, move you up there, and then we'll get rid of this, because that is irrelevant to us. This army, if I force march, can be there in 2 turns.
These hovels will do.
Good.
Captain, on deck.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. If they want, they can go in there and take it, but it's no more useful to them than it is to me. Not a lot there.
Harkon rolls.
Do I want to grab something else? I am looking at that hand cannon mob, but I'm wondering if there's going to be anything better next turn. What is that symbol? Okay, so far, nobody has hit my town. Why? Why has nobody hit my town? What's wrong with it?
Beatis. Keep up now. Ulster the galleon.
No, there's nothing better there. Well, it's not great, but if we move her into Harkon's lot, that's good. And then what we can always do is just grab ourselves another one. Not really a fan of Deep's magic. Dark Majesty, aggressive. Is there a better one over here? No, there's not.
Luthor Harkon.
Well, we should probably have death as well, shouldn't we?
Captain,
It's
on
fine.
deck.
Right, here's where we're going to wrap up the end of part 3, so I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Go and check out Twitch for all of my live streams, hence where this is being done. Also go and check out all of my social media. That's my Twitter, my Facebook and my Discord for any schedules, announcements and all of that kind of stuff. Also, you know, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to check out the videos that should be popping up on your screen around about now. And until next time, guys, bye for now.